What's up, guys? And here, and today I've got another deck and battle for you guys to show on PTCGO. Now this is a really cool deck here. It's a complete non-GX deck and very budget friendly and arguably the best budget deck out there right now, and that is going to be the White Kyurem deck. And this deck has been doing pretty well competitively. Matter of fact, at one point this deck was actually one win away from making a top 8 at a regional. That was not that long ago, I believe. But yeah, it's a very good deck. So let's go ahead and take a look at the White Kyurem himself here and see what he does. So he's a basic 130 HP, pretty good. Both his attacks are pretty good, but the one we're focusing on is Freezing Flames. So for 2 water and a colorless, does 80 damage, and his Pokemon has any fire energy attached to it, the attack does 80 more damage. Field Crush isn't bad either, especially when your opponent has a stadium out that you don't want there and you don't have the stadium to bump, because we don't run Field Blower in here. Or if they have a Prism Star Stadium, which we can't Field Blower, and we don't have the stadium in our hand to bump it, boom, use Field Crush to get rid of it. So, pretty good card overall. So 160 off a non-GX Pokemon is really good. And of course, you know we have Choice Band to boost that to 190, which is really, really awesome. But how do we accelerate that energy? Well, first off, we have Aqua Patch, so that helps. But whoever was the first person to create this deck, remember that this card existed. Yeah, before this deck, I had completely blown up Arceus Prism Star, but it actually works beautifully in this deck. So it's merely for the attack Trinity Star first. So for a single colorless, does 30 damage. You can only use the attack if you have a grass, water, and electric Pokemon out. You search your deck for up to 3 basic energy attachments to your Pokemon any way you like. So the point is to have both a grass Pokemon, which we have Pheromosa for. 110 basic, not bad, but the main reason is for free retreat, which is always good. And while we have our electric Pokemon here, Tapu Koko, exact same reason as Pheromosa. Free retreat at 110 HP. But we're also running a 1-1 line with the Zep Striker here, mainly for sprint, be able to pitch our hand and draw 4 cards, pretty good. It's always guarantees we have at least something to draw. So that's really, really awesome. So we meet our requirements with these, and we use our Arceus here to load up a fire and 2 water onto our Kyurem instantly. But speaking of that, our energy line is going to be 4 fire and 8 water. That's a good ratio. It's been working out really well for me so far. And of course, we have our support stuff. Like we have our 4 Ultra Ball. We've got our Shrine of Punishment. We've got our 4 Cynthia, of course. 2 Gladian, because since we're completely reliant on the Arceus Prism Star. And as Prism Stars go, you can only have 1 copy of that Prism Star in your deck, so we need every way possible to search it. So we've got the Gladian in case it's prized. And of course we have our Ultra Ball and Nest Ball too. Because we gotta have to get our Pokemon out ASAP in order for this to work. And of course to help out with draws, we have Acrobike. We've got Wishful Baton. This is one that I haven't seen too much of play either, but it works very well in this deck as far as recovery goes. So whatever Pokemon this is attached to, when it's knocked out, you take 3 basic energy cards and move them to one of your bench Pokemon. So let's say we equip this to a White Kyurem and now White Kyurem gets knocked out. Well, we transfer those 3 energy onto the next White Kyurem. So if you play everything correctly, your recovery is actually amazing in this deck. And of course we have our 1 Lillian here, just to draw first turn. It's too good. 1 Rescue Stretcher, and we also do run 1 Cyrus in here. Mainly because since White Kyurem is our main attacker, we are able to use it. Your opponent chooses 2 of their bench Pokemon, and all their other bench Pokemon they have to shuffle into their deck. So this really only works when they have a full board. So really against Zoroark decks, this works really well against once they have everything established. So yeah, that's the basics of this deck here. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we have 2 Switch as well, and our 4 Guzma. Just the basic stuff. And with all that out of the way, let's get on to the battles here. Alrighty. Hopefully it won't take too long for our opponent to show up. See, not too long at all. And it looks like we have the advantage, but to me that really doesn't mean anything. Alright. Just gotta wait for the opponent to load up here. There we go. I was afraid I was gonna take a little bit. And let's call Tails. And we got it. Awesome. Gonna go first. Let's see, how do we start? Ew. That's just disgusting. Honestly, with that kind of hand, I'm kind of glad we did mulligan. Because I think I would have cried if I had a basic Pokemon in that hand. And starting off with a White Kyurem. Not the thing I want to start with, but that's not the worst either. We have a Cynthia in hand, so that's good at least. Alright, so we have another White Kyurem. So he's gonna attach a basic fire there. The one on Ultra Ball, yeah. I have Aqua Patch, it's fine. So we're gonna Ultra Ball. Look at our stuff here. So we got our grass and we've got our electric good. Let's go ahead and get out Arceus. Touch that there. No, I probably shouldn't have. I shouldn't equip the Wishful Baton just yet. What? Okay, that's just stupid. So setting up a White Kyurem turn 1. This is new for me. This is definitely new for me. I have never had the privilege of that before. So yeah, guys, setting up a White Kyurem turn 1. That's a thing. What? I cannot believe I was able to set up a turn 1 White Kyurem. And I see a Thunder Mountain here. Thunder Mountain. Poipole. I'm gonna say this is Zeraora and Ganondorf, which, if it is, respect. Yes, it is. Okay. Because in the last video, I think I said in the last video how Zeraora is becoming like my favorite Pokemon of all time. Oh no, that was the car I revealed. That was the Paxina car. I mentioned that. So yeah, Zeraora is becoming like a huge favorite Pokemon for me. So in order to actually just see the deck here, that's gonna be really cool. It's going to be really cool indeed. And he's got a Shuckle out. You don't mess with that Shuckle, guys. You don't mess with that Shuckle. Now, if my opponent actually has a way to attach energy to Zeraora and retreat this Poipole, he actually has a pretty good turn 1 here. Alright, so we see the invasion. I don't believe he has a way to retreat. Nope, he doesn't. Okay. I mean, we're perfectly fine here, so we're just gonna bump that for Shrine of Punishment. I feel bad, but I know how scary that is. Let's go ahead and attach a Wishful Baton. And let's go ahead and play Cynthia. Alright. Didn't get the switch I wanted, but we have a Guzma for next turn, so that by itself isn't bad either. So, all in all, we're at a really good start here. Really can't argue about this whatsoever. Alright, my opponent's gonna play an Apricorn Maker. At least with that, he's gonna have free retreats. But thanks to me bumping that stadium, he won't be able to use his full voltage GX for free. Which, that would have been a huge problem for me. But now it's not. So let's see what my opponent's gonna do here. Honestly, as like I said, we have a huge lead on him right now, which is really awesome. And as much as it's gonna kill me to do, I'm gonna have to knock out that Zeraora next turn. It's gonna hurt. It's really gonna hurt because I really like Zeraora, but I also know fully well how dangerous that Zeraora is as well. Because personally, Zeraora is like one of the most overlooked cards in this game right now. Like, it's used as a free retreat engine, but people aren't really realizing too much how much of a deadly attacker it is. So we're gonna go ahead and Freezing Flames for just short of a knockout, but Shrine of Punishment will take care of that. Let's go ahead and take our 2 prizes. So we're at least giving him a little bit of respect with our Zeraora sleeves and deck box. So we're paying him a little bit of tribute, guys. So we got that big bad threat out of the way. Now next up would probably have to be the Poipoles, or Nagandos once he evolves into them. Because won't lie, those will be pretty scary to deal with as well. Because once he gets in the Ganondorf setup, he can actually recover pretty quickly. Alright, he's gonna Ultra Ball, Tapu Lele, full. Yep, for either Cynthia or Lily. It's gonna be one of those two. But they're basically gonna do the same exact thing, draw 6 cards, so it really doesn't matter which one. So let's see which one. Yep, Cynthia. Would have been a little nicer if it was Lily, but Cynthia, that's the same thing. Alright, so we are going to see an Ultra Space. I mean, that kind of works for us too, because we can search our Pheromosa with that. And have it on the bench, and have the Arceus fully ready to attack when we need to load up the next White Kyurem. So, win-win for us, honestly. There's really, like, no bad scenario here for us so far. Field Blow away my Wishful Baton, that's fine. Got another one right here, and honestly, I'm not even really worried. We're just so far ahead of our opponent right now. Alright, so 2 there. Alright, unless that's like unless he has an energy in his hand, he can't really knock me out this turn. Does he, though? He does. But that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Because we're going to use his Ultra Space against him to search for our Pheromosa, bench it, and then attach all the energy back to White Kyurem. So, we are not in a bad spot here whatsoever. If anything, my opponent just helped me recover. Just crazy. Not sure if I should play it. Should I play Cynthia or Gladian? I'll play Gladian just to take a look at our prizes. Definitely use a switch. And I know I've got more fire energy in my deck now. So Trinity Star. Hit him for a nice 60. Alright, now let's load up our next White Kyurem. So we're fine on fire. We're a little low on water, but that's okay. We have 2 more Aqua Patch somewhere, so we'll be okay on that. Now what my opponent could do here is tap with Thunder to knock out my Arceus, which that really wouldn't be a big deal. There's no way a Sky High Claw will do it, unless he has the Electric Power. If he has the Electric Power, then yeah, he can. So let's just see what he's got. Times like this, I wish we had Parallel City back in the game, just so I can make my opponent get rid of all those Pokemon. Would be nice, would be nice. I mean, if we draw a Cyrus next turn, if by some miracle we draw a Cyrus, then we're good. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna use his Tapu Thunder GX, which I'm fully fine with. I'm completely on board with him using Tapu Thunder. Let's go ahead and attach Wishful Baton. Let's go ahead and do Acrobike. Let's get another Acrobike. Because honestly, this is kind of what I want to knock out right now. Let's go ahead and play another Acro. Shrine of Punishment. Perfect. Now that our Arceus is knocked out, we have no need for really any of this. Attach Return. Let's go ahead and play Cynthia. We don't really need to switch right now. Oh, perfect. We have Zebstrika. I'm not going to activate it this turn because I don't want to get rid of these cards, but it's definitely a nice option to have, so that we'll always have some draw power. So gonna go ahead and take 2 more prizes here. Man, we've got this, guys. We have got this. Alright, let's see here. Now we're charging up. Alright, so that's already 2 Tapu Kokos in the drop. And honestly, I almost never see people play 3 Tapu Koko in a deck. That's something I never see. So he'll probably have to use Turning Points. Luckily, I don't have. I have 2 prizes, not 3. Oh, there's a Rescue Stretcher. Oh, we're fine though. We are perfectly fine, unless he plays. Like if my opponent does not play a Field Blower, then we've got this. We have absolutely got this if my opponent does not play a Field Blower. Because I'll just move all the energy here, and with this choice band, it's going to do 190, 200 with Shrine of Punishment, and that's going to be game. So it all comes down to this. Okay, yeah, we got this. We've already won this game. Attach it, we're all here. So yeah, we've won. We've got this. I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad for him because, like I said, I really like Zeraora. The deck is really fun. I really do like their deck. And okay, they quit before I can do the final attack. Alright, so that's game number 1. Chalk that down as a win for the White Kyurem. Ooh! And that was just enough for me to get the Ho-Oh GX here that's in the ladder right now. Awesome! Very awesome, very awesome. Now we're on the 2-star one here. Oops, sorry about that. Had a little hiccup. What's in the 3-star? Oh, Full Art Kiawe. Nice. Actually, I haven't looked at that yet. Alright, so game 1 went really good for us, guys. Let's hope we get the same luck in the second game. And we've got High for Life. High for Life. That is incredible that he found a loophole with that. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Let's give some love and respect for High for Life, guys. And ooh, actually starting off really good here. Honestly, unless my opponent has a Judge or Marshadow in hand, we have a really good turn 1 hand here. So now all I need is the Arceus and Kyurem, and we've got ourselves a turn 1 load up here. So this will definitely be really good. Definitely gonna be another good game. I feel it. Feel it in my bones. And it's against Lost March too. Alright? Let's see what Lost March has for us here. We're starting off with 2 Hoppip. That's pretty good. Like us, our opponent also had a pretty good start. And I got a Great Ball to the Skiploom. Not bad. And so gonna play an Elm's Lecture. No Elm's Lecture, just a Great Ball. Alright, so let's go ahead and Nest Ball. Let's get out Arceus. Gonna attach a water, and we're gonna go ahead and Cynthia. Now, if we could just get a White Kyurem, this would be perfect. Yes! Oh my god, yes! This is incredible. This is just unreal. We don't even really need Shrine of Punishment or our Choice Bands for that matter. All we really are gonna need are just our Wishful Batons. And another Kyurem. That's really all we're gonna need here. Alright, so my opponent's gonna evolve into the Skiploom. Another Great Ball for hopefully not another Skiploom. Because that would be bad for me. Marshadow. I actually have zero problem with my opponent playing a Marshadow here because I can't really do anything with this hand right now. So if my opponent wants to play on Marshadow, by all means, High for Life, by all means, go for it. Because the Marshadow honestly cannot hurt me right now. Because there's literally nothing I can do with this hand. Who knows, he might have a Marshadow me to a better one. Slightly better. It's not too much of a better hand, but it's slightly better. So let's see how much damage that's going to be. 20, 40, 60, 80. That's going to be 80 damage. So not enough to knock out my Arceus. Now he plays a Judge. Okay. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay. I can work with this. Alright, so that's actually... Okay, so that's now going to be 100. And no supporter. Which is fine. It's 100, he's still not knocking me out. Definitely going to knock him out with a White Kyurem next turn. I have an Ultra Ball to search for it. Perfect. Problem is, what do I want to discard though? Tough. Alright, so let's go ahead and that and Zebstrika. Okay, yeah, worst case scenario, we do have a rescue stretcher that we could just use for that, so it's not too big of a deal. Adventure White Kyurem. Attach the Wishful Baton. Let's give him a little hello. And let's go ahead, Freezing Flames for knockout. Take our prize. So basically, unless my opponent has a Field Blower in hand, like, we've got him. Basically, we've basically got him. Well, not basically got him, but oh wow, he's even skipping his next turn. Eesh, I almost feel, man, it's just like with the Zeraora match. I almost feel bad for him. I almost feel bad for how well we're doing. Let's go ahead and retreat. Gotta get that jump fluff out of there. So I don't need him adding more, attacking more with Lost March. Now that I think about it, I probably should have attacked the Hoppip, so he couldn't do another Skip Bloom to get more Pokemon here. And now my opponent has an Oranguru. That's nice. 2 Orangurus! Oh boy. How many Guzmas are in here? Just 1. Okay, perfect. We're gonna need more Guzmas. Gonna need a lot more Guzmas. Oh. Oh, is this the comeback my opponent needed? Yep, I should have got rid of that Hoppip. That was my misplay. That was completely my misplay. That Hoppip should have been priority. Because honestly, that's now going to be... That's 140. That's now one-shotting. That's now one-shotting everything I have. He is in one-shot range of my Kyurem. Let's go ahead and Acrobike. Hopefully we can dig for another Guzma. That is what I'm talking about. I hate that I had to get rid of an Aqua Patch though. Hate that I had to do that, but Casualties of War. Let's go ahead and get a Gladian, because I already have a switch in hand. Not like I really need them. Let's go ahead and bring up a Tapu Koko. Retreat. And Freezing Flames. Hopefully my opponent didn't draw into any other energy. Because Lost March, I believe, plays a low count of energy. So let's hope. Oh no, we're doing very good here so far. Okay, so there's his energy, and as I said, he's in one-shot range, but as long as he doesn't have a Field Blower, we're good. We're perfectly fine if he doesn't have a Field Blower. So it's Hoppip. I'm not even going to really worry about those anymore, because we're already in one-shot range, so what's the point? Not to mention our Arceus already has damage on it. So nothing at this rate could survive. Alright, as I said, that is perfectly fine. Just attach them all to the White Kyurem. Man, what is it with me having hiccups whenever we record? Like, it's just, that's just really weird. Fire Energy. That's useless, but I'll play it just to thin out the deck a bit. And let's go ahead and play Cynthia. Let's drop a Pheromosa, and... Cyrus, I guess. I don't want to do that, but I don't have much of an option. Alright, let's go ahead and Aqua Patch. We're gonna Freezing Flames for another knockout here. Yeah, this is not gonna be a fast game overall, because we're all only taking one prize at a time. What I realized too was kind of cool. It's like non-GX deck versus non-GX deck. Like, these are two arguably some of the best ones in the game right now. Like, I believe Lost March actually has more of a placing than the White Kyurem, because Lost March was just like, people like jumped on Lost March right away, while it took people a little bit to jump on the White Kyurem. But honestly, I think more people would be more inclined for the Lost March because of how quick it can be. But as you guys have seen, White Kyurem is also extremely quick when you play it right. And ooh, that's definitely gonna boost that damage. And he's definitely gonna have a grass energy. Oh, he doesn't have anything to search. What is my opponent doing? Oh, I get it. He has to thin out his hand for Oranguru. Man, he must not be in a good spot. Choice Band. Oh yeah, he's definitely just trying to shorten his hand this rate. Like, he is desperate to dig. He must not have gotten that energy. How many energy does he have in here? He has 2 grass and a single DCE. But for the Natsu, he needs a DCE. Did he get it? Did he get it? No! Okay, we got it. We got it. Oh, man, that is crazy. What? Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go ahead and Freezing Flames here for knockout. Man, 5-to-1 prize ratio here. Like, if this doesn't speak volumes of White Kyurem, guys, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. Alright, let's see what my opponent have here. See, he could be able to fight one more time to get another knockout on me. Because if he does, that'd actually be a little bit tough, because I don't have the fire energy yet. Oh wait, I can just search the fire energy with Arceus. There we go. Okay, yeah, my opponent scooped. Yeah. Oh man, that was just insane. And we're actually gonna go ahead and cut it off right there, guys. So, if you guys enjoyed this awesome video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll give you guys one more look at the deck, at the actual deck list here. So as you guys can see, this is by no means a slow deck. Like, when you're doing everything correctly, like, it just explodes. Like, it has the potential to just completely explode, but you gotta know what you're doing with it. You gotta play everything just right, but if you do, I promise you, this deck will not let you down. And it's also incredibly cheap too, so if there's any of you players out there that are on a budget, but still want to go to, like, League Cups, League Challenges, even bigger events, and you want a chance to do well, guys, this is the deck for you. Because, as I said, even though I'm using bling cards here, don't let the bling cards fool you. Like, everything here you could get for incredibly cheap. Like, just pocket change you could get these cards for. So, definitely a great deck for either new players or budget players, or even like extremely competitive players. As I said, this was one match away from making top 8 at a regional. So, this deck's got the power, guys. Like, and this is actually becoming, along with Zeraora, one of my favorite decks to play with Lost Thunder, just because of how fun and just what this deck can do. Like, it's just incredible, guys. So, anyways, I rambled on enough. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel for more not only product openings, but bringing back these videos as well. Been loving the positive feedback you guys have sent to us with my last one, so definitely a sign that I am going to be keeping this up indeed. So, with that, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time.